Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, and we are coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport. We're going to run down now to Sterling Heights and spend a little time with George Cook, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for TARUS. And it is great to have you on, George. How you doing? And let me start with tell us about TARUS. What do you guys do?
TARUS is a machine tool manufacturer that makes very large 5-axis CNC machines for heavy industry. So we service aerospace, defense, clearly automotive, mold and die, but we also make machines for nuclear power generation, which is a big thing these days. What separates TARUS is that we make very large machines. So machines that are big or bigger than your cabin that you would have up north. So we're machining very large parts for heavy industry.
So your backlog, I would assume, might be 2 years out.
Yeah, it can take over a year from order to delivery to build, fabricate, ship, install a machine for sure.
Yeah.
Depends on the industry, but that's absolutely the case.
Well, listen, congratulations is in order. You were a finalist for the 2025 Manufacturing Innovation Excellence Award, which is given out by the Michigan manufacturers. Tell me a little bit about that, what that award means, and also how it talks about the future of manufacturing.
We were honored by the Michigan Manufacturers Association as a finalist for a product that we developed. And that product is actually a software product. So TARUS, from its inception in the late 60s, early 70s, has been vertically integrated, which means we do everything in-house. We don't rely on the outside world for very much. And when it came to building these large machines back in the early to mid 70s, these machines need a computer control to control the actions of the machine. So we developed the control and wrote the software in the 70s. So going back 45 or 50 years, we've had very deep computer software development jobs. So when ERPs came into vogue in the 90s, and ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning Software. Basically, all it is it's the software that runs every manufacturing organization from sales to cash and controls the entire manufacturing process in between. That's all it does. We were early adopters of ERPs because we knew software. And we found out that none of them were very good for manufacturing. They were
Mm.
software built to try and accommodate manufacturing, but they weren't very good at it. So, being vertically integrated, we basically built our own ERP software. So that's what we got honored by the Michigan Manufacturers Association for. And that software runs our operation internally and is now for sale to customers in the United States and Canada.
Well, it's interesting when you talk about VERAX. It's often referred to as manufacturers created by manufacturers for manufacturers. How does that translate to measurable, I guess, increased productivity?
The most fundamental thing that it does is that the software, and if you're in business of any kind of business, you know that most software is very difficult to use because it wasn't built around your process.
Right.
What separates VERAX, our ERP, is that it was built from the ground up around our processes. As a result, we have seen throughput, profitability, and efficiency skyrocket as a result of adopting, our own software. When other people found out about it, sort of in the beginning, just our friends and family, our vendors and partners, they adopted it, and through word of mouth it spread, and now it's out there in the wild, and we're making a go of it. So
So, George, I'm a little simpler than you guys are. You seem very sophisticated. Has this impacted the bottom line, this increased productivity?
dramatically, yes.
There you go.
It's not only increased productivity, but profitability. Our ability to manage cost, and costing in manufacturing is everything. And that's as deep as I'll go. You are able to have a direct line of sight in real time of costing across your entire organization.
So, listen, we got about a minute left. 4.0 capabilities like real-time machine monitoring, biometrics, geolocations built into VERAX. Talk a little bit about that real quickly.
Yeah, basically, VERAX is able to capture machine activity and optimize your operations based on the performance of your machines. Our service techs, when they check into jobs anywhere around the world, are geolocated and can clock in and clock out of jobs real time. And we have biometric fingerprint scanning for all work that's done in the organization.
Well, George, congratulations on that and continued bottom line success, right? George Cook, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for TARUS in Sterling Heights. Thanks for being with us, bud.
Thank you, Chris.
We're going to be right back with more on the Michigan Business Network. You've been watching the Michigan Business Beat.